Chapter 18. Rewiring Your Dragon Brain, the Neuroscience of Presence. 8.1 Bending Neural Circuits. The Power of Neuroplasticity. Mortals, you walk through life believing your thoughts and behaviors are fixed, bound by experience, conditioned by the past. You say, "This is just the way I am." But listen closely. Hatchling your mind is not a rigid fortress. It is a river, a fire, a force of endless transformation. You do not merely think, you shape thought itself. Neuroscientists like Dr. Joe Dispenza and Dr. Bruce Lipton reveal what dragons have always known. You are not a victim of your past. You are the architect of your future. The brain is a landscape of shifting circuits, neural pathways bending and reforging themselves with each thought, each decision, each breath. Your beliefs, your habits, your fears, they are not permanent. They are patterns, and all patterns can be rewritten. Consider, what belief about yourself do you hold that no longer serves you? Do you accept limitations as truth, or do you recognize them as conditioning? How might you reshape your own mind by consciously choosing new patterns of thought? A dragon does not accept a cage. It melts the bars and shapes the world anew. Dragos. Trial. Shaping your own mind. Write down one belief or habit you feel stuck in a pattern that repeats itself despite your desire to change. How does this belief serve or limit you? What new thought, action, or focus could begin rewiring this pattern? How will you commit today, now, to reshaping your own neural pathways? You are not merely reacting to life. You are crafting it, neuron by neuron, breath by breath. 18.2 Harnessing Flow State. The dragon's focusha. Focus, the coveted treasure, the force that separates the distracted from the masters. You chase it, believing it rare, fleeting, something granted to the few. But listen well, hatchling focus is not granted. It is unlocked. It is harnessed. It is trained into existence. Flow state is the moment when effort disappears, when action and awareness merge, when hesitation dissolves, when presence becomes absolute. You have known this state. In deep work, in music, in competition, in the heartbeat of challenge where time seems to vanish. Dr. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi studied this phenomenon, revealing that flow is not luck, it is the result of precise conditions, cultivated intentionally by those who understand its rhythm. Consider, what moments in your life have pulled you into flow, where effort disappeared and presence took over? How often do you chase distraction, weakening your ability to stay within the moment? What would shift if you trained your mind to enter flow intentionally, rather than waiting for it by accident? A dragon does not question its flight. It flies, fully immersed in the movement itself. Drago's Trial. Entering the flow. Write down 3 areas of your life where focus feels effortless, where time vanishes, where the mind sharpens without force. What conditions lead to this state? How can you replicate them with intention? How will you eliminate distractions that pull you away from deep presence? Flow is not rare. It is available always, but only to those who allow it. 18.3 Cultivating Presence. Practices for a resilient Minda. Presence, you believe it is difficult, requiring mastery, requiring years of training, requiring impossible discipline. But listen well, hatchling presence is your natural state. It is not something to be gained. It is something to be remembered. The mind drifts. The past pulls at you, the future tempts you, and yet all existence is here, now. This moment, this breath. Presence is not about force. It is about allowing. It is not about controlling thoughts. It is about witnessing them without attachment. It is not about perfection. It is about movement within stillness. Consider, do you live within your thoughts or do you observe them? When do you feel most present, not distracted, not anticipating, but truly here? How might daily practices strengthen your ability to return to this moment, again and again? A dragon does not cling to the past. It flies forward, fully aware of the wind beneath its wings. Dragos. Trial. The ritual of presence. Begin each day with 5 minutes of uninterrupted presence. Sit in stillness. Focus on the breath. Observe thoughts, emotions, sensations without reaction, without judgment. Return. Again and again. Presence is not a destination. It is the foundation beneath all things. Final words from Zoran. You are not your past. You are not your patterns. You are not bound by habit or limitation. You are fluid. Fire, the architect of your own evolution. Shape your mind. Enter the flow. Return to presence not as effort, but as truth. The river moves. The stars burn. The choice is yours. The cards are waiting. What will you do next? This chapter deepens the cosmic scale, integrating neuroscience, presence, and mastery of the mind, not as a distant goal, but as something within reach to those who recognize their own ability to change. Zoran challenges the reader to become the architect of their own consciousness, to shape thought, harness focus, and cultivate presence with intention.